Shalom, shalom. I want to start by giving our praises to the Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Kakadash. My name is Brother Napat from the Camp Prophets in Babylon down in Tampa Bay, Florida. And I want to give double honors to elders and apostles of Great Millstone, peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, the ones that are listening in, and I'm going to get into a short, quick lesson as you see it. This article right here says Russia says U.S. will not be at the center of New World Order. All right. So, you have it where this whole thing with Russia, and the U.S., there's a lot of tension been stirring up, between the two countries, two nations. All right. And Russia has its allies and U.S. their allies, but really everyone's going to gang up on, the U.S., man. But, you have like that, but, you see Russia's, is starting to gather a lot more allies from different type of countries and people and nations that already didn't really mess with United States from the beginning. So they're gaining more allies. All right. And now you have where Russia is telling, says, the U.S. will not be the center of the New World Order, basically implying that they will be the center, because if it's not the U.S., Russia is the next, next up, you know what I'm saying? So implying, there will be the new center or the center of the New World Order, but in reality, man, all this shit's going to blow over, the plans and crafty, devices they're trying to pit to play. The Lord's gonna come back and he's gonna knock it all down like a domino effect, man. Everything's gonna get knocked down. They think they got it. They think they're gonna be the next ones, ruling the next ones. Russia think they're gonna be the next ones ruling the center of the New World Order. But honestly, the whole New World Order is gonna blow over and blow into shambles, man. All right, but. The point of this article is just showing you that Russia plans to take that spot. Russia plans to take the spot of, U.S., because right now U.S. is the main dollar currency. U.S. is up. U.S. is the number one country right now, man. So Russia wants to, take the U.S. out, man. All right, and they planning on being, at that spot, And that's why they have a lot of allies, a lot of people, a lot of nations making council with a lot of different nations and gaining allies, man. All right, and a lot of nations are backing off from the U.S. dollar, going on to their own currency, and that's what Russia really wants, man. All right, but it says Kremlin backs U.S. President Joe Biden call for a new order, but it says any new system should not revolve around the U.S. All right. So, that's the whole plan, man. All right. But I'm going to get a few scriptures out, back this up. And the Lord willing, this lesson will be edifying to the ones listening in, like I said before. So first I want to start off with this Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 9. It says, "For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north." All right, the north being, Russia. From the north country, talking about Russia. So the Lord says he's going to rise up and cause to come against Babylon an assembly of great nations, man. All right, Russia is a very great nation. He has allies with them. China. You got all these different allies that are starting to side with Russia, and they're gonna, the Lord's rising up this assembly, to all gang up on the U.S., the whore. All right, everyone's ganging up against the whore, man. It says they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence shall she be taken. From thence she shall be taken. Their arrow shall be as mighty of shall be as of a mighty expert man, none shall return in vain. So then shall she be taken, Babylon's going to be taken by these other nations, they're going to shoot their nukes over here because the next world war we get into, Salakia, we get into, it won't be fought with guns anymore, man. It's going to be fought with nukes, because a lot of, Russia has been advancing their military force. U.S. got to advance military force, and Russia is supplying all these other nations that's siding with them with more military artillery, man. All right, more advanced, upgraded military artillery, and they're all gonna gang up against Babylon, the whore, man. All right, and it's really gonna be an overkill, man. One of those is 10 times hotter than the sun. One of those missiles, So imagine 200 million, So, hey, man, it's gonna be over for her, man. That's why it says this right here. It says Revelation chapter 18 and verse 8. It says, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. For strong is the Lord who judgeth her. So this is really the Lord judging her, man. All right, everything that's coming upon to this place, upon Babylon, this whore, it was all of the Lord, man. All right. This is the great judgment of the Lord. He's the Lord, the one that created those nukes. The Lord is the one that giving Russia the idea to supply all these other fellow, nations that's siding with him more nukes. So at the end of the day, the Lord's gonna, it's really the Lord's judgment, man. All right, the Lord's the one that's judging this whore, Babylon. So it says she shall be utterly burned with fire. So she's utterly gonna be burnt with fire, man. Nuclear missile flames, nuclear missile fire, and it's honestly gonna be an overkill. It's gonna burn Babylon into crisp. It says, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. So it's going to, the kings of the earth, be in different parts of the earth, man. They're going to be able to see the smoke of her burning, man. All right, they're going to bewail for her. They're going to lament for her because, honestly, America had, resources, things that they could, buy and sell. A lot of business was going on in America. So a lot of kings of the earth are going to lament for America, Babylon. It says, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, at last, the great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. So 1 hour was America's going to be destroyed in 1 hour, man. And that's the whole episode of The Flash, man, And it just shows you, man, this place is going to be utterly destroyed, quick in a hurry. The Lord's going to come back like a thief in the night. And this place is going to, burn up. A lot of people are not ready for that, man. And this is what, like I said, the tension is being stirred up right now between Russia and the U.S., all right, where, Russia allies is getting into it with the U.S. allies, and soon enough, they're going to have to cross paths, and one of them is going to cross the line until the other, hit that red button, a big red button to shoot those nukes off, man. All right. And that's really what's going to happen, man, and they think, Russia think once they do that America is going to be destroyed and they're going to be the next center of the New World Order. But this is what the Lord says about that. Let me get this real quick. It says, Job 5 and verse 12, it says, he disappointed the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. All right. So it's talking about the Lord, the Lord disappointed the devices, the plans of the crafty, so the crafty also being, Russia, because Russia think they're going to be back on top. They're going to be the ones on top once they destroy Babylon, once, they nuke Babylon, the whore. So these devils want, that spot. You know, these devils want to rule. This is the plans of these devils, man. So the Lord said, he disappointed those devices, those plans. You know, he's gonna get to the point where he's gonna shut all that shit down. The Lord's gonna shut it all down, man. All right, it says so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. He taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the forward is carried headlong. All right. So the Lord says so their hands cannot perform their enterprise. Their hands cannot finish their goal. All right, they're gonna get really close though. They're gonna get to a real close spot to be able to accomplish their goals. You know, mainly America, mainly Babylon. They're gonna bring out that new world order. They're gonna bring out the whole CHIP. But at the end of the day, the Lord's gonna toss and burn all that shit down, man. All right, all the works they built up in this place is all gonna be burnt down with them in it. All right. So these devils think they're crafty, they're smart, they know what to do, but really this is all the Lord's story, man. All right, the Lord is infinity steps ahead. So Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. To the ones listening in, the hopeful elect, I want to give all praises to the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Bashim Kakadash once again. The bonus that was an apostles of great millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect.